Can I ask what drew you to the Corso breed? Great question, Karen. So for me, it was back in, let's say, 2017. That's when his dad was born. A lot of people ask, "Where did you get Duke? Where'd you get Duke?" I got Duke from one of my close family members, my cousin, and I was in the army, old paratrooper, right? And I was stationed Fort Bragg at the time, and my cousin, he had got Cane Corso, and I didn't know much about the breed at the time, but he told me he had a puppy, so I came over to his house, and he was living down the street. So I went over there, and Jax might have been 5 months at the time, right? So I'm thinking, oh, a puppy. Let me go check out the puppy. And I go in there, and it's like Jax looked like that, like Duke on the wall there. So it's like this big dog, and I'm like, man, I told him, I was like, man, that ain't no damn puppy, right? That's a quote. And so I was like in awe. I'm like, wow. But I was like, man, I wouldn't mind getting one. I appreciate support. I wouldn't mind, getting one a dog like that, because I grew up with a pit bull that I had named Blue, and I love that dog. He slept in the bed with me all through like my junior high and high school years, whatever, as long as we had him. And yeah, so I really love dogs, but I was not in a position where I was active duty. I think I was in 82nd Airborne at the time, and I couldn't get a dog like that and give them the life that they deserve, right? So it was just something that always went in the back of my mind. And by the time I transitioned out of the military, my cousin, he had already retired, and prior to him even leaving, he got Duke's mom, Mia. So he had two two Corsos, right? That's a big load there. But he had moved off and retired, and one day hit me up and said, "Hey, we got puppies." Mia just had 15 puppies, and 13, only 13 survived, two passed. And I let him know. I was like, "Hey, man, put me down. Send me some pictures." And the moment I saw Duke, that was the one. From the time I seen the pictures, and I went to over to his house and traveled where he was at, they live now. And he's like, "You sure you don't want to look at another one, or you sure that's the one?" I'm like, "That's Duke. That's the one. That's the one that I want." And I was now in a better situation, so I went ahead and you know I got Duke, and it's been 3 years now, and I'm so happy that I did. It hasn't always been just like you know easy going, but for the most part, worked through the pains or whatever that we had, but it's been definitely more in the green. Um, than in the red. And Duke has changed my life for the better, right? Especially over the last couple of years. Uh, over some tough times, we all go through some life situations and stuff like that. But even when I'm down, he's right there, and he's always a pick me up. So I definitely appreciate Duke for that.